Namaste everyone. In today's video, we're going to focus on Muni Patanjali's Yoga Sutra 2.17. So in this Yoga Sutra, Muni Patanjali is explaining to us how exactly we accumulate pain and misery and what is the exact cause of this. So let's look at the sutra and start breaking it up word by word to understand it even better. The sutra itself goes, Drishtra Drishya Yoho Sanyogo Heya Hetuhu. Alright, so that is the sutra itself. Now let's look at the words and start understanding it even better. The first word that we have here is Drishtra, which is referring to Drashta or the seer principle that we had studied in Patanjali's Yoga Sutra 1.3. So this is the witness principle. Now coming to the next word, which is Drishya. Drishya is referring to that which is seen or that which is experienced. The next word that we have here is Sanyogo, which is referring to the word Sanyog, which means the union or the coming together. And then the next two words are Heya Hetuhu. So Heya is referring to that which needs to be avoided or not taken into account, and Hetuhu means the cause of something or the causal principle. So these are the meanings of the words, and now let's see what is the sutra trying to tell us overall. So the sutra is saying that the cause of pain and misery is the illusion that we have of the combination of the witness and that which is experienced. And in other words, the drashta, which is the witness principle, along with the drishya, which is the experience that we're having. Now, if you remember from the Sankhya philosophy, we had studied that essentially there are two elements, the Purusha and the Prakriti. And therefore, drashta and drishya also over here is referring in a way to Purusha and Prakriti, with the Purusha representing the drashta and the Prakriti representing the drishya and the means through which the drishya is experienced. So now let's understand this even deeper and get a good hold of the concept. So these are all philosophical sutras which, Muni Patanjali is using to help us get a good foundation in philosophy. And he thinks it's really important to explain to us what is the cause of all our pain, right? Anytime something hurts us or we're bothered by something, we always want to understand what is the cause of all of that pain and misery. And therefore, it's really important to notice that this sutra helps us to understand that. And it says that because we have this illusion that everything we're experiencing and all our physical selves are essentially it, we think that we're experiencing it and this is it, we don't realize that there is a deeper witness principle that is not affected by anything that is happening around us. And because we don't understand that, all the things that happen to us on the surface are so deeply painful to us. They cause us so much anguish and so much anxiety. They also give us joy, but the minute it's taken away, it causes us some amount of pain. So Muni Patanjali is trying to explain that if we really knew about this witness principle within us, which stays unattached, which stays unaffected, we would be able to withdraw to that witness principle and, not feel the pain or the sadness that sometimes comes with life experiences. And so he's kind of indicating that it's because of this illusion that we experience pain. And in simpler terms, there are two types of pain that we usually feel: physical or mental. And both of these experiences come through our physical body. We experience it through the body and the way we understand pain, as well as the mind and the way it processes things. And both of these are instruments of Prakriti or nature that are not associated directly with the Purusha. But because we don't understand our body complex, we don't understand the different components of ourselves, we assume that everything, the body, mind, and everything that makes us who we are is all one and the same. And so in a way, if we start to look at things separately and we understand that, okay, I have a witness principle that I can withdraw to whenever I need to, then maybe we can, keep ourselves a little safe from all the painful experiences that can come about in our life experiences. And I think a lot of different philosophies across the world have tried to answer this question of human suffering and why we feel pain and what all this is all about. but nothing can give us an absolute answer. Every philosophy just has a different way of looking at things. And I think that's why it's important to remember that whatever we align with the most, in whatever makes the most sense to us, is the one that we can choose to follow. Along with that, an additional point here is that this sanyog, or this conjoining, or this union, is such a big illusion that most of us aren't even aware of it. We don't realize that this illusion is not real, you know, and because of that we tend to suffer from the different experiences of life, and we feel the shades of life quite deeply. On a personal note, I will say that this sutra is really helpful because it helps us to see the cause, and then it's up to us to make a choice as to how we want to respond to that cause. But having awareness of it always helps to take better decisions and to know how we would wish to react. So that's what the sutra is all about, just pointing us in the right direction, shining some light on why we experience pain and why we experience misery, and how through knowledge of the distinct Purusha and Prakriti elements, we can at least reduce this pain or know how to deal with it better through this new generation of knowledge. Alright, so this is what the sutra is all about. I hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to join our classes and learn more about the philosophies in depth, please do check out the link which is in the description and do sign up for our classes. Apart from that, if you found this helpful, do share it with your friends and family and subscribe to our channel to stay tuned for more videos and updates. We look forward to seeing you in the next video or in the next class, and we'll see you really soon. Namaste.